Sai Ram to all. I welcome you all in the new session 2020-21 and in the new class 11th. Here I am to teach you the subject mathematics, and in class 11th we have total number of chapter 16, and out of that 16 chapter the 3 chapters are excluded due to COVID-19, and some more topics are also excluded from the remaining 13 chapters. The chapters excluded are the fourth one, mathematical induction, then 8th chapter, binomial theorem, and the 14th chapter, mathematical reasoning. And some topics are also excluded from the remaining 13 chapters. Then in this year we are gone through the syllabus which is provided by the CBSE board. Then in class 11, the first chapter we are getting as set. We are learning set from the earlier classes. Set is a collection. We are taking the collection of numbers, we are taking the collection of object, we are taking the collection of some shapes, and all these are called set. Here in class 11th, we are going to learn some basic terms that are related to set. And the concept is set was developed by German mathematician George Cantor. When he was solving the problems on trigonometric series, then he first encountered set while working on that one trigonometric series. He was solving some problem on the basis of trigonometry. Then he encountered some problem. He has to take some values, and he takes the values from a particular set. Then he named that one as set. In this chapter, we discuss some basic definitions and operations involving set. The definition we are getting as set is a collection of well-defined data or object. Set is a collection. Set is a collection. You may call set is a collection of numbers, a particular type of numbers. Even numbers we have, odd numbers we have, prime numbers we have, composite number we have, natural we have, integers we have. All these kinds of numbers we have, and all these called as set. Same for the alphabet also. If you are calling as alphabet, then the alphabet we know the 26 alphabets we have, and this is the collection, and this collection is also well defined. Two things you have to remember: you have to take a collection, and that collection should be well defined. Then we are calling that as set. Suppose I am telling to you some students are standing in the ground, then this is not a set. But if I am calling this, if I am telling this, some students of class 11 science are standing in the ground, then it becomes a set because I am well defining that one. The students are from class 11 science. Means we are able to identify each and every students of 11 science, those who are standing in the ground. Then the concept set serve as fundamental part of the present day mathematics. In each and every field we are using the concept of set. From the examination point of view also, all the time we are getting the question on the basis of this concept set in the competitive examination. And in each and every branch nowadays we are using this set. Sets are also used to define the concept of relation and function. We are taking the relation in between the two given set. Means the two given sets of values we have, the collection of two given values, and then we are finding the relation between that two values. For example, suppose I am taking one side one side I am taking a collection of the numbers as 1 2 3 4, and other side I am taking a collection of the numbers of 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, these kinds of number. Then what I am getting the relation between these two set is one set is the square of the other. Means we are using the concept of set nowadays in each and every field of mathematics. And if you are learning the concept of geometry, the sequence, the probability, in probability also in class 10th we are solving some question. In that question, suppose if you are throwing a dice, then you are getting the sample space as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these sample space we are putting in the curly bracket, and this is a set. Then we are getting the question on the basis of these. In sequence and series also we are getting some question. In that one the numbers are given, and that collection we are calling as set. Here I am taking some example. If you are observing the number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, what we are observing, each and every number is an odd number, and the restriction is there. We are getting the odd number, but these odd numbers are less than 10 and greater than 0. For this reason, this is a set of odd natural number less than 10. And if you have to write down these set, then if I am taking this as O, then in curly bracket 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The second one I am taking as the river of India. We have the collection of the rivers of India: Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Satluj, and many more. Means we know the rivers which are flowing in our country, and that is a collection. For this reason, this is also a set, the rivers of India. The third one I am taking as the vowels in the English alphabet. Vowels are well known, and the vowels we have A, E, I, O, U. And this is also a collection of vowel, and it becomes a set. The fourth one we have various kind of triangles. On the basis of sides and angle, we have a collection. We have a collection of triangle. On the basis of side, we are getting equilateral, isosceles, and scalar triangle. On the basis of angle, we are getting right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, acute angle triangle. Means we are getting the collection of triangle, various kinds of triangle, and that is also a set. And these also we know, we are learning these from the earlier classes, the set of natural number, and we are representing the natural number, the set of natural number, by capital N. You have to remember, when we are solving the question, then we are getting these kinds of alphabet N, Z, Q, R, then we should know the meaning of all these. We are representing the natural number by capital N, the integers by Z, rational number we are representing by Q, real number we are representing by R, Z plus means the positive integer, Q plus the positive rational number, and R plus the set of positive real number. Same for if we are taking R minus, then set of positive negative real number if you are taking R minus 1. And these all are the collection of set: natural number, integer, rational number, even number, odd number. All these are the collection of set. And here we have some concept about set. What we know, it is a well defined collection of object. Then these some points you have to note it down. Object, element, and member of a set are synonyms term. On the basis of this, we are getting the question in the competitive examination. The values are given, then you have to find out which are the synonyms one, and the collection of that synonyms ones are the set. Then this you have to remember, sets are usually denoted by capital letter. Suppose I have to write the set of natural number, then I am writing n equal to, then curly bracket 1 2 3 4 and so on. The third one you have to remember, the element of a sets are represented by small letter. Elements are represented by small letters and the set are represented by capital letters. The sets are denoted by capital letters. Suppose I am taking a set n, set of natural number, and here I am taking 1 2 3, then the elements are separated by commas also. And one more thing you have to learn, suppose one we are observing, we are getting a set, we are taking here, I am taking another set, I am taking a set A. In this set I am getting 1 2, these two values I am getting, and these two are called the elements of the set. Then 1 is an element of A. You may read this symbol as belongs to also, 1 belongs to A, or you may read this as 1 is an element of A. Same here, if the set we have A and in this we are getting 1 2, then 2 belongs to A, or 2 is an element of A. One belongs to A, 2 belongs to A. As someone is asking what about 3, then 3 not belongs to A. Someone is asking what about 4 of this set, then 4 not belongs or not an element of A. And these two symbols you have to remember, this we are taking as belongs to or element of, or this we are calling not an element or not belongs to. Then for representing set, when you are representing set, then there are two methods of representing the set. The first one is roster or tabular form. We are calling this as roster form, or you may call this as tabular form. And the second one we have set builder form. We are gone through these two concepts. We are representing set by roster form and set builder form. Here in roster form, all the elements of a set are listed. Then the elements are being separated by commas and are enclosed within curly bracket. In roster form, what we have to do, all the elements of a set are listed, then the elements are being separated by commas and are enclosed within curly bracket. For example, if I am taking the set of all even positive integer less than 7, then this is the set 2 4 6, less than 7, all the positive even integer. Let us take one more example here, and if you are taking a set of all natural number which divides 42, then this is the set 1 2 3 6 7 14 21 42. All these numbers we have, and these number divides the number 42. Then in roster form, the order in which the elements are listed is immaterial. It means that you are able to write any element in any place. It doesn't mean you have to correspond to the ascending or descending order. You may write any element at any place. For example, the last one, In the last one we are getting 1, 2, 3, 6, these kinds of values, and this that set can be represented as 1, 3, 7, 21, 2, 6, 14, 42 also. Let us take one more example, a set of all vowels in the English alphabet. Then in curly bracket A, E, I, O, U. The set of odd natural number. Here the restriction is not there, for this reason we are using dot. 1, 3, 5 and so on. The set of odd natural number is represented by this one, 135 dash dash dash. This you have to note down. If an element is not generally repeated, when we are writing the set, then we are not repeating the same element. For example, suppose we have school, and here what we are observing, we are getting O two times. But when we are writing the set, then we are taking O only one time. Means we are not going to repeat any element in the same set. Then in set builder form, in roster form, what we are doing, we are writing the elements separated by the commas, and in set builder form we have to build the statement. All the elements of a set possess a single common property which is not possessed by any element outside the set. For example, this set is given A, E, I, O, U, and what we are observing, all these are vowels of English alphabet. Then in set builder form, if we have to write, then we are writing X. We are writing X. Then we are defining X. And here defining X is a vowel. X is a vowel of English alphabet. This is a set builder form of this one, A, E, I, O, U. This discrete data is given, and if you have to write down the statement for this, the single statement for this, then we are getting this as X. We are taking an element. Then what is X? Then X is a vowel in English alphabet. Take the variable first, then define the variable. Let us take some questions, and after solving that questions we are able to learn the concept of roster and the set builder form. Here I am taking a question. Write the set of all vowels in English alphabet which precede S. Means we have to write down in roster form, and the English alphabet we have to choose, and out of that the vowels we are taking, but the condition is given precede S. Then what we are getting? A, E, I, O. U we are getting after S. For this reason we are taking just only 4 elements, and these are the 4 vowels which precede S in the English alphabet. Let us take one more question. Here the question is, write the set, and the set is given. X is an integer, X square is less than 20, means the square of this value is less than 20. If you are putting 0, yes, 0 square is less than 20. If you are putting plus minus 1, then the square of that is also less than 20. Plus minus 2, yes, the square of this is also less than 20. Plus minus 3, yes, this is also plus minus 4. But if you are taking plus minus 5, then that is you are getting as 25. 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. Mean these are the numbers whose squares are less than 20. And here if you are taking 5, then you are getting the square which is more than 20. And what is the solution? Then the set we are getting in roster form as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the negative integers also, and this is the solution. Statement is given and we are writing in roster form here. Let us take one more question, and in this question the roster form is given because the elements are separated by the commas and we have to write down the statement here. Means in set builder form you have to write. What we are observing about these numbers 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18, then these numbers are the divisor of 18. We are taking x, and x is a positive integer and is a divisor of 18. All these numbers which are given in the questions are positive integer and these numbers are divisor of 18. Then, then here I have some questions from the NCERT book from the first exercise. In the first one we have to tell which of the following are set and justify your answer. The concept we have the well defined data or object. If the collection is well defined, then we are calling this as set, otherwise it is not a set. Then you may note down all these questions and solve the question in the fair notebook also. The first one I am going to explain you, the collection of all the month of a year. The collection of all the month of a year beginning with letter J. Then the month we know, January we have, June we have, July we have. Means we are getting a collection of these months. For this reason it is a set. Well defined. Yes, all of we know about these months, January, June, July. Then this becomes a collection. The rest of the things you have to solve, you may justify your answer in one line, in one statement. Then the second question we have. In the second question, a set is given, a set is given, and by using the appropriate symbol, belongs to, or element of, or not belongs to, or not an element. Then easily what we are observing in the first one, yes, 5 belongs to A, or 5 is an element of A, the set A. And this you have to fill. Then third one we have to, in question number third, we have to write down these as in roster form. The statements are given and we have to write down the elements of these by solving this one. And one more question we have, you have to write down these in set builder form. Sai Ram to all.